everyone. Sorry I'm a few minutes late. Time kind of got away from me while I was setting up and getting ready. So, what's going on? Hey, Dottie Morgan, thanks for becoming a member. Awesome. What's going on, everyone? Hey, John. Hi, Diane. Grace Case, Tiny, JCM, Nurse Linny. Lots of people. Holy shit. Atticus Finch, Mima Dragon, Sunny D, Mrs. Cassandra, Nikki, Marianne, Heather, Joanne. I know I'm going to miss people and I apologize. I'm trying to go through the chat. Karen, Shaz, Spastic Chick. That's cute. I like it. Barbara, Robin. All right. You guys can all hear me, right? I just want to make sure. Should probably check my mic just to be sure. Hi, JCM. Hi, Tiny. Hi, Dr. A. Yes, you can hear me. All right, cool. Let me just double check. Make sure I have it on the right microphone and chat. And, speaker. Shoot. That would have been bad when I started playing something, but it came through something else. Okay. All right, so I'll just get right to it. I know, I'm sure, that a lot of people here have been kind of following everything that Katie's had to say about this whole Creepshow Art thing and obviously all the shit she's trying to blame on Creepshow Art and everything. I thought that we should be kind of reminded exactly what went down between Katie and Creepshow Art. And luckily, in January of this year, I did a Twitter read where I read all the Twitter action or whatever between the two up until that point. There really hadn't been much action between the two of them since January, so we're not really missing anything. But this is everything that all the drama related shit anyways between the two of them up until January of this year, so up until like 6 months ago. Yeah, True Sleuth does have a very good video. So I wanted to just remind people maybe what went down, and then I want to read some of her tweets because I don't know, man, I get that she's kind of opportunistic, okay? She's going to jump on whatever she thinks she can kind of finagle into her favor or whatever. But it seems like she's trying awfully hard to pin shit on Creepshow right now, and I'm kind of wondering why. It's kind of making Katie look a little guilty, in my opinion. I don't know, just saying. Katie's members only video premiering shortly. Call her Truth. That's funny. Yeah. All right. Want to take bets on how soon that members only video is released to the public? Because you know damn well that there's probably several people in her members, who are there just for that reason. But I kind of wonder. I should sign up to be a member. Train, I swear to God, it's always so loud. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and play the Katie video I have. Which one is it? There we go. So it's only a few minutes long. It's like 8 minutes long, 8-9 minutes. And I think at the end of it, I did member shout out. So it's probably even shorter. So let me go ahead and set that up. Okay, I'm going to go, oh shoot. I'm going to go ahead and play that. Okay, so for my next Twitter reading video, I thought I would cover Katie Joy and Creepshow Art. So this starts, to my knowledge, on June 27th. Somebody had posted, Ready to Glare posted, Shannon, or should I say Shaza, has been nothing but supportive, genuine, and lovely. Anytime I've had any negative feeling, she's been there. She is nothing fake or manipulative. I met her in real life as well, and she's the warmest human. Makes me feel better about existing. Creepshow Art had tweeted,
I'm going to stop doing creator shout outs now. It doesn't sit right with me that there are people interpreting that as manipulative or fake. I'm sorry to anyone I made feel uncomfortable. To which Katie responds, she ignores me. Okay, again, under Creepshow Arts, I'm going to stop doing creator shout out nows. It doesn't sit right with me that there are people interpreting that as manipulative or fake. I'm sorry to anyone I made feel uncomfortable. Without a crystal ball, again, comments, funny. You've ignored my emails and requests for help repeatedly, even though I always shout you out. Okay, next, on June 29th, Creepshow Art tweets, straight up, there has been a female creator spamming me since October when I covered the Lily Jean situation, emailing me and trying to collab. She's been incredibly insistent, tweeting and emailing me, and I have muted her because when I looked into the information, it was obvious that she was lying. I've been ignoring her for so long, but now she's tagging my friends saying shady shit because I haven't acknowledged her many requests to talk about her on my channel. I am so effing annoyed and tired. What the F is wrong with people? Next, Creepshow Art tweets, legit, she responded to my tweet about being accused of love bombing and how I wanted to support other creators, and she literally was like, oh, well, you never supported me. And I was like, what? I effing don't know you. I'm so annoyed. I'm like 2 seconds away from snapping. And next, Creepshow Art tweets, yeah, girl is about to snap on this damn bird app, Louie. On July 8th, Without a Crystal Ball tweeted, Creepshow Art, let me get this straight. I sent you 2 emails months ago on the advice of a friend, then tried to get you to stop going down the Gabby Hanna is being shadow banned route, and you later got shit for it, me saying you never responded to me is stalking? Next, Without a Crystal Ball tweets, stop tweeting about me, Creepshow. Literally, you scream about my friends not talking about you. How about you keep my name out of your mouth and off your Twitter? Next, Without a Crystal Ball says, Creepshow the perpetual victim who got dragged for buying Gabby Hanna's bullshit shadow ban. They sobbed to her fans that she love bombed Gabby. Then when I told her, she never responded to me. She accused me of stalking. Yeah, okay. Then on July 9th, Without a Crystal Ball tweets, Gabby Hanna is a liar and manipulator and makes shitty content. I tried to help her not go down that path, and then she accused me of stalking her. She yells at everyone and humiliates people for fun and wonders why YouTube took her monetization. Stop swearing and being nasty. These next tweets, I'm not positive on the date, but it was right around the Sanders-Kennedy situation. Without a Crystal Ball tweets, Creepshow Art is nasty and mean to creators and gets off humiliating them on her channel and then cries that YouTube demonetized her and wonders why people don't like her. Okay, stop being a bully. Next, she tweets, Creepshow Art 100% lies about me and completely misrepresented our interactions to make herself the victim. She falsely reported Jeffrey, she believed Gabby Hanna was shadow banned, and accused me of stalking her. All lies. I corrected my mistakes, as did she about Jeffrey. And last, she tweets, I'm not suing Augie, Tipster, or any of those people. I am involved in a legal case. Anyone that follows me knows this, which is why it was brought up about why I'm careful about who I speak to. This brings us to November 11, 2020, when Without a Crystal Ball tweeted, fact-checking will prove that Creepshow Art's video made about me is not only false, but defamatory. We are currently going through the entire video to prove she is misleading the audience about me. And next, Without a Crystal Ball tweets, Creepshow Art has admitted to not liking me, and I believe crafted a hit piece on me to gain clout and earn money. Except while doing it, she defamed and misled her audience, causing me to lose hundreds of subscribers. This will all be proven. She's too big of a channel to make this mistake. And next, Without a Crystal Ball tweets, if a creator cannot obtain the original source of a clip and publishes a clip out of context, that is actually defamation. You cannot willingly mislead an audience to harm someone's reputation. This is either laziness by the creator or simply her hatred of me creating bias. Then again, on November 11th, Without a Crystal Ball tweets, this further proves my point that these creators are using clips posted by the trolls that stalk, dox, harass, and threaten me to create videos about me. I was not lying when I said that these trolls are lying and should not be trusted. And then lastly, on November 11th, we have Without a Crystal Ball tweeting, in her video, she also falsely claimed that I took out a restraining order against a creator who was just sharing his experience about me. That's not the truth. There are court records, a judge's order, and mountains of evidence that prove this is a false statement made by her. Without a Crystal Ball continued to go on to tweet, there is a full thread regarding Creepshow Art's video she made about me and what she got wrong, which is a lot. Due to this video, these rumors are spreading all over YouTube and I need to put them to rest. A video is coming out later tonight with all the evidence. She links to that tweet. I just want everyone to know I have the full video, chat transcript, and proof that I didn't call this little girl a brat. This is one of the rumors that I read. Next, we have Creepshow Art tweeting, spoiler alert for my video tomorrow. Katie's lawyer, Aaron Hall, attorney on YouTube, made a video about defamation. Plus, in response to comments talking about Katie, he clearly agreed that what she said is defamation because she wasn't being a comedian when called James a criminal. Next, Creepshow Art tweets, today in the internet is free news. Without a crystal ball's lawyer, Aaron Hall, attorney on YouTube, has edited his comment about her actions being like defamation on his second to last YouTube video. I have appropriately commented back to see why this was. Then, on 11/25, Creepshow Art tweets, Katie put a privacy strike on my video because, get this, I showed her email address, which is publicly displayed on her YouTube channel. Bless her heart. Then again, on 11/25, Creepshow Art tweets, she has also put a complaint in with Truth Sleuth YT, and I expect Tipster and Queen Magdarl also got one. And then lastly, on 11/25, Creepshow Art tweets, she just admitted to defaming. She just said, quote, not everything we say is true, unquote, in terms of her content, which serves as an admission. My lord, so you admit you lied purposely. Then recently, Katie Joy tweets, more proof that Creepshow Art's friends, who she live streamed with in November to try and humiliate and defame me, homophobic slurs and racism. She links with this, a tweet by Def Noodles that says, people angry Parler got shut down. It's suppression of speech. Also people angry Parler got shut down. Next, Katie Joy tweets, hey, Creepshow Art, isn't this your friend? You love to live stream on his channel. Did you know you hang out with people who support white supremacists? That's gross. She links a screenshot from Augie RFC. D-Light just banned Nick Fuentes as well as Baked Alaska and a few other people. Seems like this is a permanent decision, and like YouTube, they won't be allowed to cash out the lemons. And next, Katie Joy tweets, LOL, you are hilarious. She doxed herself. Stop blame shifting. She hangs out with white supremacists, racists, sexists, and people that use homophobic slurs and slurs against people with disabilities. But she claims to be the moral authority. She's a hypocrite. And lastly, we have Katie Joy tweeting, these same creators have been harassing me since July. They falsely accused me of lying and done everything to ruin my credibility. Guess who hangs out with these guys? Creepshow Art. She links a tweet by Def Noodles, which says, important, Augie RFC, Bo Blacks, and Nicholas Diorio are maliciously inciting their audience to create Parler account under my name and write horribly racist things. I don't have Parler. I never have had Parler. You can access Parler via web without account. Okay, and so there you have it. These are all the screenshots I have concerning the Katie Joy and Creepshow Art saga. Basically how this started is Unirock suggested to Katie that she reach out to Creepshow Art for advice or to collaborate or whatever the case may be. Well,
Yay, I remembered. So yeah, that's the end of that. Okay, cool. Yeah, Irish, I'll message you when I'm done here because I gotta talk to you. Okay, so basically it's like how I was wrapping up there. From the sounds of it, Unirock mentioned to Katie, hey, why don't you reach out to Creepshow Art for whatever reason? And so she tried to, and Creepshow Art, probably, like a lot of creators her size, it kind of ignores a lot of the DMs, ignored Katie's, and Katie didn't like that. So Katie kept coming at her, and Creepshow was like, dude, chill your shit, and then they discussed this apparently, and they kind of had words back and forth on Twitter about it, which Katie's good about that. I think that she might even do this sometimes to kind of piss people off to get them to acknowledge her, and they do. So, and then come like around Christmas time or whatever was the whole like the doxing thing on Unirock's Discord there or whatever, and that happened, and then Katie kept trying to pin like homophobic or other like shit that other creators said on to Creepshow because Creepshow talked to them, whatever. So yeah, that's the extent of the history between the two of them. Okay, that's it. That is all. I wanted to make that clear first. Okay. Oh shoot, what did I just do? Okay. Ah. Okay. All right. So now I want to go to, no, not that. Not that. What's this? Why do I have that open? Understand. Okay, there we go. So now I want to go to her Twitter. Okay. It's coming through, right? Yeah, okay. So let me, oh no, wait, that's not the one I want. That's right. I want the other page. I want this search advance page. There we go. Okay, so I did a search advance and looked for all of Katie Joy's tweets that mentions Creepshow, the word Creepshow, starting from June 1st till today, till June 10th. Today is the 10th, right? Just want to make sure I didn't get it wrong and miss a date. No, okay, yeah, it is. So, So, and then I hit latest, so it'll go in order now. So, and we go, it starts back on June 6th, where Katie Joy says, Creepshow Art accused me, right down here, I'll do that. Creepshow Art accused me of doxing her, falsely, accused me of crimes, and tried to ruin my reputation. After H3 Podcast shouted me out for my work on the Shane Dawson story. Once I got the attention, she falsely accused me of stalking her. Today she's outed for horrid posts. Okay, now we just saw the whole interaction between the two of them that played out on Twitter, at least anyways. And I believe that played out at all. Just saying. And now these are the accusations that Katie is making. I love when Creepshow's former fans accuse me of having a bad past, when literally everything she's accused me of doing, I didn't do. These people are brainwashed. Now, what exactly has Creepshow accused her of doing? Being a pain in her ass, maybe? The whole doxing thing on Unirock's Discord? That's right. In Creepshow's video that she did, she also accused Katie of calling that girl a brat, which she did. That's, I don't know how Katie can still, in any frame of logic in her mind, continue to try to deny that when there's so much evidence that she did. I mean, my entitlement video, I uploaded it to that too. I attached it to that. She did call the girl a brat, like it or not, she did. So just pointing out again that she's trying to twist everything and write a whole new narrative, all because Creepshow now has, this shit hanging over her head. All right, let me check the chat real quick. What's going on? Whoa. Whoa. What's going on? Yo, why are my mods, why are you starting a fight in here? What? You kind of are being inappropriate. I mean, I don't get it. Yeah, no, no, Claire, you're cool. I got it. I kind of caught up. Thank you. You're right, and I would appreciate if none of this shit was addressed in here. So thank you. Thanks for looking out there. I can't really look at them right now. No. Yeah, I got it. Okay, well, So yeah, Irish, I'm sorry about that. I don't know why that was brought up or whatever. No, I apologize for that being brought up now. Um, again, whatever goes on between two people is between two people. No, you're fine. You don't need to apologize, Irish. I look back and I see what happened, and you said hi, so oh, you don't have to leave. You really don't. You don't have to leave. Um, you're more than welcome here. Please, I would like it if you stayed. I mean, if it's what you want to do. I mean, don't like take this. Don't go. Just please don't go. Um, okay, I'm gonna get back to my video. So let me do this quick. Okay. Oh, I did not know that. All right. All right. So, yeah, Irish people should not leave. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to my shit here. Okay. All right. So, as we've seen. All right. So I'm gonna go to the next week. She commented that Creepshow Art deserves to be doxxed. I don't know what this was for. Oh, okay. She's just sharing, I guess, some of Creepshow's posts or whatever on Lolcow. So, if Creepshow Art titled the expose video about herself, it would read, see, now this is just asinine. Creepshow Art, the ableist, transphobic, backstabbing, doxer, and worst person on the internet. Just whatever. Creepshow Art is really going to stick to this stalker spoofed my IP. She deleted all of her Instagram posts too after comments turned on her. The site tracked her cookies. Okay, yeah, we already know what happened. And I do want to discuss that too, but I wanted to get through this part first. Okay, this. People still trying to defend Creepshow Art calling me a doxer when I told you months ago she doxed herself all the time. Okay, that doesn't change the fact that when you put the information in the Discord, you did not know that it was her that quote unquote doxed herself all the time. You didn't know that. Okay, no one did. I honestly can't with any of you. Creepshow Art is a liar and has always been a liar that clout chased, wondering if she bought some of those subs. I don't doubt that she bought some of her subs. I don't doubt that Katie's bought much of her subs, whatever. Obviously, it appears that Creepshow Art has lied about quite a bit. Okay, I don't know about clout chased. Maybe. Okay, whatever. But that doesn't make her wrong about the shit that she said about you, especially when there's evidence to back up the shit that she said about you. Like in my entitlement video, I made a joke, like as if Katie was saying, no, I'm not the one thing Creepshow Art didn't lie about. Well, you know what? There might be some truth in that. I'm just saying. Let me check the chat. Okay, cool. So, okay, how admins caught Creepshow Art, okay. This right here too. Okay. They also push out and slander creators like me that they don't want in their space. They all ganged up on me, but won't call out Creepshow Art because they are all just like her. Really? They are all just like her. Wow. That's interesting. Way to not make friends there on YouTube. Just saying. Where is the one? Where is it one tweet? Shoot. Go to top. Okay, yeah, right here. Emily, she's talking to Emily Artful. Emily, I sent you a DM. I received hundreds of death threats this winter after Creepshow started covering me. There were lots of sock puppets involved. Wondering if I could ask you questions privately, so legal purposes. So Katie, it appears, is trying to now pin the blame on Creepshow Art for the harassing emails and such that she received at the beginning of this year. The same emails that, or I'm guessing the same, I haven't seen her emails, but from the sounds of it, they're the same. The same emails that Charlotte has received, that Emily Baker has received, that Salt has received, Katie's attorney, Brown, has received, that I have received, and other creators have received. That is who she's now trying to blame all of that on Creepshow Art. Why? I mean, what is it that she thinks Creepshow Art would have to do with that? You know, I mean, it just, like, they hasn't crossed my mind at all. It hasn't crossed my mind that maybe Creepshow Art was behind it. It hasn't crossed I don't think anyone else's mind that Creepshow Art might be behind it. So why has it crossed her mind? Why is she trying to push that narrative? I don't know, man. It seems to me like she's trying to deflect, or it's making her look guilty, in my opinion. That's all I'm saying. Because I honestly, I haven't thought that Katie was behind it in a long while, not since like the shit first started happening. Um, but now after this, after seeing how she's trying to blame it on Creepshow, I don't know. That's the first thing that came into my mind. It's like, why is she trying to do that? Why would they? I feel like she's trying to kind of take the heat off of her or something. I don't know. Seems like half of YouTube has a code for Adam and Eve. Hey, when you are getting an Adam and Eve code. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. I'll take it. But I don't know. Am I the only one? Am I the only one that gets a sense that that's kind of what she's trying to do here? That it makes her look guilty, I think. And then to see how hard she's going for Creepshow afterwards, after that tweet and everything, it's why. I don't know. Yeah, I know. I hear you, Baby Jane. I cannot stand that she thinks H3 likes her. They said she was creepy and weird. I know. If right after too, she watched that video, she's like, oh yeah, they gave me a shout out. They were like, dude, no, girl, that's not a shout out. No, you're not alone. Thank you, Absent 12. Thank you. And again, like, I had not, like, when the shit first started happening there, I think it was like mid-January. I know, like, everyone's like, holy shit, oh my god, look at you. Katie's behind it. And I was right there too. Although I kind of thought that Katie wasn't really trying to hack into emails. I thought she was just trying to make it look like she was getting blamed for it. Whatever. But yeah, I was right there thinking she was behind it, and for whatever reason. But then I think a lot of shit's happened, and then a lot of people just moved on. Nah, they don't really think she's behind it. I didn't really think she's behind it. But now it's the first time since January that I wondered, is she behind it? I don't know. Kind of looks weird to me. So. John says, I think KJ is jumping on the current hot topic to try to get more views and subs. How many times could you make a video about a Duggar wearing pants in a photo? Yeah, true. I have the same unsettling feeling about it also, SC Johnson. Thank you. See, it just doesn't sit right with me. And because, like, I get that she doesn't like Creepshow, and I get that she's holding a grudge or whatever against Creepshow. I get that. And now she sees Creepshow's, kind of getting kicked around, and she's like, yeah, karma or whatever she was thinking. Who knows? I get that. But this is just above and beyond. And then trying to blame her out of the blue. I mean, I could see if she was just trying to sit there and blame her and say, listen, I got a lot of hate mail and stuff when all that went down. And look at all the shit she was lying about or whatever. So, I mean, then trying to push the narrative that she was lying about Katie. I could see that. But to just come out of nowhere and be like, I got all of these emails in January or this winter using spoofed emails or whatever. I'd like to talk to you. Dropping it there on Twitter that that maybe Creepshow Art was behind that. I don't know. There's no need for it. That was above and beyond. There's no call for that. Why? Unless you have an agenda. That's how I think. That's what I feel. I don't know. Yeah, there's always manipulation involved with KJ. But with the FBI involved, she was in it, and on it, I'm sure they would have found. Yeah, exactly. But I can see what you're saying. Exactly. No, I don't think Creepshow Art is in on it. No, I don't think that at all. Not at all. In fact, I would bet money that Creepshow Art had nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with any of the shit that went down in January or in the emails or whatever. I'm just wondering why Katie is pushing this narrative that it was Creepshow. Why? Unless she has a reason for it. And the reason's not that she really thinks Creepshow did it. The reason is she wants someone else to have the blame, maybe? Like she's setting up a patsy, an opportunistic patsy, I guess. Did you get anything back from the FBI? No, I did not. I don't think so anyways. I haven't gotten anything in my email. And I imagine that they would try and contact me through email. I don't answer phone numbers I don't recognize. And I don't think it would come up like caller ID is FBI. So, but I imagine if they tried calling me and I didn't answer, I imagine that they would send out an email. So no, I haven't heard anything. Yes, I agree, Faith Adams. Emily Artful should absolutely not talk to KJ about anything legal, ever. I would even go as far as to say, hello, I'm streaming here. I would even venture as far as to say that she should not talk to Katie at all, like at least not in private. Like if I am a creator, I guess in the loose sense of the word. And if for some reason Katie wanted to reach out to me, I would insist on like all correspondence being done publicly because I don't trust her. Oh shit. Thank you for the super chat, Into the Wild Blue. I needed a distraction from real life. Life is tough and I needed this tonight. Thank you, Aaron. Oh, well, you're welcome. You're right. Life is tough and we definitely need a distraction. I'm glad I could be there for you. I'm sorry, but I think your hair looks super cute. Oh, thank you. I spoke to police last week for update from my side. It's all still ongoing here. Okay. Yeah, I sent in one report to the FBI. I still expect to maybe hear back at some point. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of faith in our FBI, let's say. So, and they also know that they got their hands full. I'm sure that they look at this as just some bullshit thing or whatever, which it's not, but whatever. I wonder if Toad would post something at the FBI Hall KJ way. I don't know. Yeah, KJ is an opportunist. She will jump on whatever bandwagon she can to get clout, even though I hate that word. How funny Katie said Creepshow Art was using her for clout, though, like 3 times the subs. Yeah, I know. But this is the thing. Like, I know that she does jump on the latest thing or whatever, and she tries to make herself part of the story, to increase interest, maybe. And I get that. Whatever. I don't get her doing it, but it makes sense to me why someone would want to do that, let's say. Okay. But, like I said, though, she went above and beyond, though. I think you know how like people say like you just went a little too far, like everything was believable, everything was copacetic or whatever up until you did this, and that was just too far. I feel like that this is her too far. Trying to blame Creepshow Art for this is her too far. So, all right. You calling me a tuna? What? Okay. So, let me turn up my light here. Okay, now what I also wanted to talk about, I did want to talk about the Creepshow Art ordeal and everything too, because I wanted to just like kind of read her community post and just point out a few things to me that kind of jumped out. Like, um, when I was talking to someone, and someone who kind of holds a different position than I do on all of this, they're like, well, why do you think that it's, why do you think it's true that Creepshow, is behind much of this? And I started thinking about things that I've read or seen of her, but it's not much because like the only videos that really ever watched were the ones that she did on Katie. And if a community post happened to come up in my feed or whatever on YouTube and it was like recent and it was short, then I'd read it. Um, Honestly, John, how are you outside at night with the light shining on your face and not yet swarmed by bugs? That's a real mystery. It's actually kind of chilly out here tonight. I think that's why the bugs aren't like super biting. I think. I don't know. She just finished live. Is it on? Is it on YouTube? Because yeah, we can do that instead. Um, because I caught her on Instagram live earlier, and I actually recorded it. I actually did good. I actually recorded this one, but it's on my tablet. I don't have it on the computer. Oh God. Oh, okay, yeah, we can watch this. This ought to be interesting. Um, all right. All right. So is everyone cool with us watching this? Thank you, Just Brit. Let's watch it. It's her premiere. It just finished. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Let me. That's a case. Just in case. Oh shit. Why can't I? Oh, I think probably because I'm on that. Wait, let me just do this real quick. Yeah, that's why I couldn't do it there. Okay. Let me do it here. Come on, come on, come on, come on. All right, I can come back and do that. Let me start this for now. All right, so looks like we're watching this. Yeah, looks like we are. Yeah, okay. Can't stay silent. All right. All right, and y'all should be able to hear it when it starts. Let's see.
Without a crystal ball. This is going to be one of those different videos. I have been having some things on my mind, and I was like, do I make a video addressing these various topics? Do I come onto my channel and address certain things, or do I just make a video and kind of speak at a high level about what's going on? And I thought that the best place to start would just to be starting at a high level. And if you know me, you know that I cover so many different topics on this channel. I am probably most well known for the Duggars and my cover of the Fundamentalists. But I also have, over the years, covered YouTube controversies, true crime, and a whole host of reality shows. And I was thinking, because lately there's been a lot of drama happening in the YouTube world. There's been a lot of disruptions. There's been a lot of chaos. There's been Gabby Hanna, and there was a phone call that was released where Jessie Smiles basically outs her for being a terrible human being. There was this humongous blow up between Trisha and Ethan Klein about frenemies, and the podcast is over. And I can't believe I have sat through 7 of Trisha's videos. I'm not kidding. I watched all 7 of her videos, and I still don't really understand what's going on, nor do I have a better understanding of what to think, feel, or, care about. And I watched Ethan's video for his point of view, and I was like, okay, somewhere between here and there is the truth. Either way, it felt like a private conversation that was happening so publicly. And there was the recent revelation of a creator who has made multiple videos about me very critically, who had been posting anonymously on a farm page called LOL Cow or LOL Cow, and had been outed by the admins basically because she was self-promoting and had apparently put her sister's Twitter account in there, which they felt was releasing personal information of someone that was not a public figure. And so they ended up going out and unloading all of her data, and a lot of the stuff that she was saying in there very well contradicted what she was putting on her channel. And people are in the art community and in the commentary community really, really frustrated, and people are making all of these videos. I have had my own peace of mind about this and have had a lot to say on Twitter and on Instagram as I am trying to reconcile what she created about me, which I have.
Wait a second. Did I miss her saying that? Because I was reading something, JCM. If you know me, you know I am a complete liar. You probably know me because I once came up in your recommended videos. You watched once and have never been back since. Direct quote. Is that really a direct quote? Dude, I need more. I need more info. Did I miss her saying that? I mean, I might have. Wouldn't be the first time, but. I know. Sorry. Okay. It sounds like something she'd say, like, kind of like, unironically. I don't know. All right.
Said repeatedly was false. And in the middle of all of this, I started thinking about how we spend so much time on this platform and just in our channels, trying to convince people to watch our channels, or trying to tell people that we need to be we want you to view us. And sometimes in that competition, there is this need for other creators to expose one another, which is never an aspect of YouTube that I've ever loved. I don't like the aspect of YouTube where we hang on to screenshots, and once we know what happened, we can drop our receipts and we can expose people to our audience, and then you can decide between 2 friends who you believe. And trust me, I have had my fair share of those videos, but I've tried to remain drama-free on my end on this channel so that I can maintain a sense of safety for my viewers. But I was realizing something, and this was it, was that we as viewers get invested in the people that we watch. Sometimes when we're watching someone, we forget that every person that's on YouTube is a human. Sometimes we forget that every person that we watch or scroll through on Instagram is a person that has a story, that has a unique perspective, and that is not all things good or not all things bad. For most of us, we are not perfect. For most of us, we will make mistakes. For most of us, we will say things that we regret. We will learn and have to sometimes stumble publicly. We will have meltdowns. We might have what perceived some people to be as episodes where we can't stop tweeting or we can't stop publishing videos or we have to get our side out. And I think a lot of it has to do with this idea that once an audience decides that they don't like you, it's really hard to repair the damage that's done. I learned a lot in the last year, a ton.
All right, so I'm like kind of lost here. Okay, I can't stay silent anymore. I've been asked about my opinions about the Creepshow Art situation. Some people think I don't get to share my truth. My truth isn't about convincing anyone to like me. I honestly might surprise you. What the hell is this even about? I mean, she's gone on for what, 5 minutes and 4 seconds out, and she has said absolutely nothing that I can make sense out of her. What the frig is this? Like, I'm almost asleep here. I don't know.
I learned a lot about how to cover stories. I recognized areas where I could improve. I realized areas that I made mistakes, and I took steps to really, on this channel, make this a place where I tried to be as accurate as possible, including all disclaimers, and making sure that my audience was understood that anything that I'm presenting is my opinion and based on the information that I have at the time, and you form your own opinion and don't send hate to anyone. I think sometimes as creators, and this is really why I stepped away from covering YouTube content for the most part, is it becomes a place where everyone is fighting for the same pie. Everyone wants the same viewers. Everyone wants to draw attention and get more subscribers. And sometimes that means we need to expose people in order to scrub subscribers from them. I get a lot of messages every single day about all the hate channels that exist about me or all the videos that are made about me. And honesty, I really don't watch them. Sometimes I see a title and I might click and look at comments, but for the most part, I can't remember the last time I actually watched a video that was made about me. Do I recognize that my name gets views? I do. Do I recognize that the videos that are made about me are opinions? I do. Do I also recognize that a lot of the stuff that's said about me is false? I do. The funny thing about YouTube is that we can start to, no matter whether it's true or false, paint people in a way that they are not in real life. And we sometimes can assume someone is someone they are not simply by the image that they present, and they gaslight you into believing or manipulate you into believing you that they are something good while other people are bad. I've never been the kind of person to try to retaliate against anyone. I've definitely had to curtail my reactions. I've tried to take the higher road.
What the fuck was that I just heard? Are you shitting me? Oh my god. Wow. She's never been the type to retaliate, y'all. Never. Never. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. This doesn't even make sense, this load of shit. I mean, no one's even... You're not hallucinating. Thank you, Kiki. I mean, this... Oh my god. This isn't even... Like, no one asked for this shit. No one asked for her opinion. Nobody... What the fuck is she talking about? She's trying to, what, share her experience? So, is she saying that what she went through, what people have given her shit about for her lies and everything like that, is she saying that she's been comparable to what Creepshow Art is being blamed for? So she's saying that she understands? So she's as bad as Creepshow Art then in that regard. That's what she's saying. That's what it sounds like. Allegedly. That she's as bad as Creepshow Art is allegedly been or whatever. I should add that. Because, I mean, yeah, I honestly, I don't see how the evidence is too damning against her. I'll be honest. I think it is. But until anything's known for sure, I think allegedly should be said. How does this girl make me, and ask me, feel like I've graduated at the top of my class in MIT in a triple major, IT, computer, electrical engineering? Yeah, word. I hear ya. I hear ya. GTA and opinions. I hear ya. Holy shit. Unbelievable.
Road almost always, and that's not easy at all. In this world where you feel like your reputation is everything, and in a world where you feel like no matter what you're doing, you know that you could potentially make somebody upset. And no matter what you do, no matter if you say something or don't say something, you really can't win. I'm watching this right now with Trisha Paytas. She's uploading a ton of videos, and I feel like I'm watching a woman that really wants people to hear you, understand, and convince you so that you don't hate her. I also think she likes to make the money. I mean, who wouldn't if you're getting millions of views? But her reputation matters to her, and so she's uploading like 7 videos. In the case of Creepshow Art, when she was outed, she disappeared off the internet. She has removed most of her like photos off of her Instagram. Her Twitter is gone. It has been for a while. And she hasn't published a video in almost a week. And she has been blaming a pseudo stalker that, you know, she says uploaded all this content on her IP, and it wasn't her that wrote the things that they did. And in the middle of it, I've been trying to recognize that, whoa, this is what this person was doing, and she made these videos about me, and I wish that people understood that the videos that she made about me were not true, but I can't change that narrative. Because even if I say that I'm hurt, people will say that I'm playing the victim. And if I bring it to my channel and I complain, then they'll say I'm contributing to drama. And so no matter what, as a human, we just have to recognize sometimes that the people that we look up to are going to disappoint us. And what I've learned more than anything in the last 2 full years that I've been on YouTube is that you really, if you want to be a viewer, just never assume that a creator is not going to disappoint you. Never believe a creator blindly. Never assume that everything a creator says is true. Never look at a person on YouTube as someone that's infallible, incapable of making a mistake. When we start holding YouTubers and influencers up to standards like that, there's literally no way for anyone to succeed. And instead of creators, instead of tearing one another down, perhaps we could stop trying to cancel each other and maybe having dialogues where we can work things out instead of trying to hurt one another through exposed videos. I think a lot about my.
Yo, she's like the queen of the exposed videos. What? Oh my God. Okay. I think I'm figuring it out, her agenda with this video, because let's face it, there's an agenda. Okay. I think that maybe, because especially with how she's talking about Trisha Paytas and everything, I'm wondering if maybe she's trying to excuse the things that maybe they have done, or at least put down people's anger and treatment or reaction to these creators, that she's doing it for self-preservation. Basically, she knows that she can and probably will be kind of in the hot seat again soon. Maybe she knows something is coming out, I don't know. And maybe she knows this shit will be coming out and be made public because of the settlement with the lawsuit. When the Swanson case goes forward, then shit's going to become public, I'm sure, you know. Maybe she's kind of paving the road for that, for when that time comes. I don't know. But yeah, this is definitely about self-preservation in some regard. Otherwise, why the hell would she be so supportive, especially after all the shit she's been saying about Creepshow Art the past few days and everything, and how she's trying to blame the harassing emails on Creepshow Art. And now this, come on.
My earlier days on YouTube, in the very beginning, not understanding the magnitude of the power of this platform. And I understand so much how easily it can be to hurt someone that you collaborate with, or that you slighted, or how easily it is for someone who believed they had a relationship with you, believed you did something, and then create a narrative about you. You can't control how other people react to you. You can't control that some people want to make content just to get views. And you certainly can't control what everyone thinks about you. And so for me, I've been wanting to address the situation. I've been wanting to say, this is how I'm feeling about what is going on with Creepshow Art. But I haven't felt like I can in a safe place. I also feel like anytime I try to speak, people are telling me that my story isn't valid or that I'm just playing the victim. So instead of dragging her, which I've said some things, I was really angry when I found this out. Instead of dragging her, I would just say, I have empathy and sympathy for anyone that would go to lengths to create sock accounts, to be completely different.
I don't write to him. It does. Especially now, just the more I'm hearing of it. Tim says it really does sound like something might be hovering over her head and she may be running scared. Exactly. Oh, good night, Claire. Thanks for being here. Yeah. Or Clark Swanson's lawyers will use her Instagram lives as proof she's unreliable as a witness. It could be that, yeah. But this isn't her Instagram live though. This is YouTube, and this is an upload too. It's not even a live stream. She premiered it, but it was a recorded video that she premiered or whatever. Um, yeah, it premiered 26 minutes ago, so it wasn't even a stream. And you could tell too, she's reading off of like a script or something. So this was like thought out and shit. So why was this thought out? The last time I heard her read from a script that was prepared, like this was, it was after she did the word my son should never be called, and she kind of, she took the screenshot, then she like hurried up and signed up, and then she came back on. When she came back on, she had like this long speech prepared, and she read it to everyone about how damaging using that word is, and blah blah. Well, I mean, that was another reason why you could tell the whole thing was bullshit, because she planned out this long ass speech ahead of time. But that's kind of what she sounds like now.
In real life than they are on YouTube. I have compassion for anyone because they can't be well. Like, I don't think happy people do that kind of stuff. I don't think happy people try to cancel people for everything that they're doing in private publicly. I don't think people who are happy have two completely polar opposite personalities. So in my mind, as much as I want to drag her and relish in this, I had to process what I felt when it was happening to me, when I was the target, and how terrible that felt. And I would only suggest to anyone that's watching all of this out there to remember that anyone at any time can become a target of anyone on this platform. And there's no joy in watching somebody get canceled. Is it karma? Sure. Is it shocking? Yes. But behind every cancellation is actually a real person that is getting dogpiled, is getting berated, is getting like everyone coming at them, everyone screaming at them, everyone yelling at them, the whole internet hating them. That's a really ugly place to be. And I will tell you from my own experience this fall, it was the worst experience of my life. It also shaped me to where I am today, to make me stay a lot more quiet, to make me stay more on my channel, to not interact as much with YouTubers, to keep to myself, to putting out my content, and to recognizing that I can't try to convince people that what was said about me is not true. Because no matter what I say, there are people that literally think I'm a terrible human. And that sucks because I know that I'm not. But either way, if that's what they want to think about me, I just have to accept that. I wish that the creators that were a part of her community, that were participating in this behavior with her and doing the targeting of other people and creators and channels, would recognize that they too, we all have a responsibility in how we put content out, the messages that we put out, and whether or not we're being malicious or we are trying to destroy our competitors, or whether or not we're just trying to get a free few bucks, or if it just doesn't matter. But This idea of anyone dogpiling on anyone to cancel anyone is a place that I'm at in 2021 that I don't want to be a part of anymore. I haven't made a video on canceling really anyone. The only person I truly want canceled right now is Josh Duggar, and I think that's with valid reasons because he's done terrible things. And really anyone that physically harms children or women. That's like what I'm dedicated on, canceling the IBLP and canceling Josh Duggar. But I realize I can't. So the much as I can do is provide you guys content and insight about these topics. But at the end of the day, I think we all just could be a little bit nicer to everyone. Allow people to make mistakes. Allow people to apologize. Allow people to change and grow and develop. And stop holding people accountable when it's really not our job or our place.
Anybody else's head feel like it's going to just explode right off your shoulders right now? Oh my God. I mean, what she's saying isn't all that wrong. It's just, really now? Come on. Coming from her. Like, it's not her place to hold people accountable. But yet that's all her channel does, is try to hold people accountable for things that she doesn't agree with. It's not even necessarily shit that like the majority of society doesn't agree with, although some of it is, I think. But it's mostly about her. Because if you argue with her, or if you offer a difference of opinion or a view or whatever, then she's going to block you and quiet you. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'm going to need everyone to quit disrespecting the Twilight Zone. That show is perfection. I hear you, JCF. I hear you. All right, I'm going to... I wonder if Critical K getting sued is making her nervous. I don't know. Maybe. She did put an Instagram post up, I think yesterday maybe, about that. I don't know. She's different on YouTube than Instagram. I just can't even... Yeah, she is. She's different on all platforms. You're right. Her Twitter's back too. I want to say that someone said that her Twitter was taken down, but I guess now it's back. Well, yeah, obviously I showed it. Okay, I'm going back.
We always talk about how we need people to be held accountable, but I've realized over time is that you can't hold someone accountable that doesn't want to take responsibility. That if you push and push and push, you can't force someone to own up to anything that you perceive they've done wrong. I could never in a million years make Josh Duggar admit what he did, do the right thing, and plead guilty. I could never in a million years make Jim Bob Duggar admit to how he contributed to all of this. I can't. That's not my job. And I think sometimes as reporters and as commentary channels, we feel like it's our mission to ruin or to end people, but it's not. All it does is create so much hate and tension for the people that that are targeted. It's just ends up being stressful. And then what if who you're targeting, you get the story wrong? What if you target someone who didn't do the things that you said that they did? What happens to the collateral damage of people that are being falsely accused every single day on this platform for things they haven't done? It happens so frequently, and it's sad. And I wish so much that more of us could just take a moment to reflect and like think about how the responsibility we have with our platforms. And instead of just like trying to get a few clicks and a few views, to actually think about the people behind all of the content that we're making. I think a lot about how I may have covered people in the past and how I might have been abrasive or rude or cruel. And I think people have a right to have a right to be frustrated with how I might have conducted my content years ago, even a year ago. But I think if you watch my channel now, you'll see a growth and you'll see change because I do.
So basically, she's calling up anyone, or she's calling attention, whatever, to anyone who does the same shit that she's done in the past. By past, I mean every day up until yesterday. Okay, And then she calls attention to the fact that, yes, she's done this before in the past, but why doesn't she then issue out any apologies? If she now has this insight that the way she has handled it or approached this, whatever, in the past, the way she has helped in the dogpiling, has been wrong, as she now sees the light, why doesn't she then apologize when she acknowledges the fact that she has done these wrongs in the past? I mean, how can you expect anyone else to hear or to learn from your mistakes, or to even recognize and acknowledge that they were mistakes, and that, you know, maybe people might want to take some caution to your mistakes, if you can't even then pinpoint your mistakes?
Do feel like kindness goes a lot further than hate. That you can tell a story without being cruel. And that as long as you remember the people behind the stories that you're telling, and you don't try to cause that person harm just because you're mad at them, is what matters. Is like, that's how I think. Like, if everyone I'm covering, I don't want to cause them more harm. Everyone that I talk about, no matter if it's a YouTuber or a reality star, I'm just doing a better job these days of remembering that every single person is a human. And remembering that every person behind every story has thoughts, feelings, and emotions. And that every person that we cover is more than just a name. Sometimes I feel.
What did she say? I'm just doing a better job at it these days. What, today? And I would even venture that it wasn't even the whole day. I mean, yesterday, she was not, her actions did not depict someone who had this, you know, revelation. So I don't know. I think something big's coming. I do. I really do. Oh shit.
I feel like it's so easy to forget that the people that we're covering are humans. And when you start to realize that, and you realize how quickly you can be that person that everyone's talking about, and you can become the meme or the butt of the jokes, you kind of recognize that nobody is above reproach. Everyone can be criticized. All of us make mistakes. It sucks. But the best thing you can do when you mess up is apologize, show your audience and the people that are watching you that you've changed.
SC Johnson asks, is this her apology video that she was ordered to make in her settlement? No, no, it's not. This is even about Tati or anything. This is about Creepshow Art. Like, none of this has to do with her settlement. It has nothing to do with any of the parties involved. But yeah, I can see why one might think otherwise. I get it.
Through actions, not just words. And be authentic to yourself. And don't put on a persona that's so incredibly different than who you are that you could be found out. And be transparent. More than anything, be transparent. It's so easy when you have a fictitious name and nobody on TV, or there's no face on that screen, to say terrible things. So I always think of it this way. If I say something, I have to assume you guys are going to see it. So I always try to be mindful of that. And then I also have to be mindful that sometimes you're going to see things that I say that you're not going to like, which is fine. I don't like everyone. You don't like everyone. It would be weird if we all liked each other. If you still don't like me, that's fine. If you like me, that's great. But I just wanted to remind everyone that while a lot of people are getting canceled right now, and while I've had my own feelings and my own sort of trying to digest all of the things that I've gone through in the last 7 months, I just want to say that getting canceled is really stressful. Getting canceled is panic inducing, it's anxiety ridden, and you feel like your world is crashing down. So while it's entertainment for some to watch people go through a cancellation, also try to remember that some of the people being canceled are literally being targeted for no reason, and others, even if they were horrible people, are still humans and honestly don't deserve to be dogpiled. That's all I've got for now. Bye, guys.
Wow. Okay, so she is then kind of staying silent about, because she didn't talk about any of the shit that she went through with Creepshow Art or anything. She was being her opportunistic self. She saw a situation that could be a good PR move for her if she went about it the right way, and that's what she's trying to do. I wonder if she even hired like a PR firm or something at this point, because that's not typical Katie. It's just not. I kind of wonder if she did. Just saying. Yeah, she saw the trashing Shannon didn't work, so she's trying to appeal to people's empathy. Yeah, and also too, I mean, when it comes to Creepshow Art, like no one's happy about this. Like, well, except for maybe a few people that Creepshow, kind of targeted. It seems, allegedly appears. Like they would, even then, I wouldn't even say that they're happy about it. Maybe they feel vindicated. But like no one's happy about this. No one's like, people don't want to be right, and people don't want this to be right, rather. And you see that. So I mean, I don't know. I love how she keeps saying she's changed, she's grown. Where have you changed? She's exactly, Shell Belly. Did she change like in the course of like 12 hours? Like, because I'm not even prepared to say that all of her actions today have depicted a change in behavior. Like, definitely not yesterday or the day before or the day before. So I'm not even sure I can even give her the whole day today. So I don't know. Because I mean, you look at the tweets here that I pulled up. Wait a minute. So, do latest. And the ninth. The ninth is, it was the ninth where she sent Emily, or she posted that tweet to Emily saying, Emily, I sent you a DM. I received hundreds of death threats this winter after Creepshow started covering me. There were lots of sock puppets involved. Wondering if I could ask you questions privately, so legal purposes. So basically, since yesterday, she was trying to pin the harassing emails on Creepshow Art. So yeah, I don't see any change. Oh, there's someone tweeted underneath that. Oh, that's funny. Let me share that with you. So here, yeah, there, I think. Nope. Fuck off, Katie. Do not bring your trash into something that doesn't include you, or do you need another fucking lawsuit? Your desire for petty revenge on Shannon isn't welcome when we're dealing with actual issues. Actually, wait. Sent Shannon's name to the FBI regarding the hacking that went on during your case, then fuck up. What? Wait, sent Shannon's name to the FBI regarding the hacking. Oh, she's maybe are they saying send Shannon's name to the FBI? Maybe. That's what it looks like. Maybe, I don't know. What's this? I didn't see this one. I'll say this in just one tweet. People are really going around seeing proof of Shannon lying and saying terrible things, but still believe everything she said about me despite having no proof. I didn't do the same thing Creepshow Art did. I am sick of this being stuck on me. This isn't even just Creepshow. It also Hopeless Peaches, except just because Creepshow is being called out for her horrible actions doesn't change how Peaches was also doing the same thing. Or I don't know anything about Hopeless Peaches, or I don't know. I didn't even know that there was an art community on YouTube. It makes sense that there's one now that I know about it, but I had no idea. Girl, you did not do the same thing. I'm truly sorry. I'm getting called the same too. Creepshow made 4 videos about me, and they still believe her about me. I watched everything about your situation, and she was so awful to you. You didn't deserve it. That may be true about Peaches. I don't know. I honestly don't know, and whatever. But see, this is what sucks though too about her latching onto this, okay? Because let's say Creepshow, let's say she did do these other people wrong, okay? Well, we all know that she didn't do Katie wrong because we knew this before Creepshow Art even said it. You know what I mean? So nobody thinks anything because Creepshow Art said it. They think what they think because she did what she did, you know? So now Katie trying to point this out, like, look, she lied about me, and then people see that no, Creepshow Art didn't lie about her. So then other people who Creepshow Art did lie about, people might start to think, well, Creepshow was right about Katie, then maybe she was right about other people, and if she wasn't right about other people, then it's gonna suck. This is what makes me mad when people try to latch on to shit that ain't theirs. Well, in the case of her making videos about you, even a broken clock is right twice a day. Exactly. You were not exonerated just because one of your critics got exposed. Exactly. Exactly, Chaos Wheels, whoever you are. Word. Even without a crystal ball, it's clear, regardless of Creepshow Art's other issues, several people provided proof against KJ. Yep. Exactly. Imagine thinking your detractor doing shady shit makes you less in the wrong for your actions. Wow, yeah, it's true. Damn it. Oh, let me see chat. I haven't looked at it. Thank you, Meow Now. I got them from Zenny Optical. Pretty happy about Creepshow getting exposed, not gonna lie. It's fine if you are. I mean, honestly, besides her Katie videos, I never watched anything she did. I mean, just whatever. You know, it is what it is. You won this battle, I will win the war. Oh, yes, I'm sorry, I forgot. I was supposed to ask who here likes pineapple pizza. Like 1, I think. What were the numbers? Either way, I know that the yays are gonna have it. More people like it than not like it. So I don't know why they keep trying the non-pineapple pizza people. I don't know why they keep trying to push this. Just saying. Now I'm gonna get some hate. Watch. So I'm too. Her Instagram live. You should listen when you get a moment. Oh, I did actually. Nat, I recorded it actually. Because I was doing what she did that when I was doing my makeup, so I was able to just put on record. I didn't really pay that much attention to it, but it was pretty much more of what this video was from the sounds of it. Tipster talked about it and compared it to when John Swan lied to them all. I don't know John Swan. Wow. Holy shit, Belinda Paul, really? Hopeless Peach, a sexy vegan, the kid's artist. She hassled the dude she lied about and said he distributed child pics. Just to name a few, the Creepshow's done wrong. There are many, many more. Wow, that's fucked up. If that's true, that's so fucked up. Yay! We converted one. Karen Collins. I converted today, Aaron. I tried it and now love pineapple pizza. Yay! Welcome, Karen. I wonder if maybe that's why so many people are against it, because they just haven't tried it yet. Linda Paul's a wealth of knowledge. I keep telling her she needs to channel. Well, hell, shit, yeah. Yeah, I don't know half of this shit. And, like, I paid attention to a lot of things on the internet. Just YouTube, I kind of, I don't know, wasn't really focused for me. John Swan is a commentary channel. He took a break from the internet for a while after lying about Dream, Minecraft YouTuber, and lying to his friends about lying that got caught. Okay. John Swan, wasn't that... There was a name from, like, why am I drawing a blank now? The show. With the dragons and shit. Why can't I think of the name? Yeah, I agree, Dr. A. I think this was so out of, either she's legit hired someone for PR and she's actually listening to them. I don't know. Or this was a strategic move because some shit's coming. Game of Thrones. That's what it is. That's the show. John Swan. Isn't that a name from Game of Thrones? Can you play some of the... I would, I have it on my tablet though. And, how long is it? Like, it'll take a while to upload it and shit. Let me see. Yeah, it's a half hour long. It's 20. I got 27 minutes of it. It's gonna take a while to like transfer over or to even upload it to a drive or something. Yeah, Game of Thrones. Johnson. Okay. Oh, Snow. All right, Snow. Swan. All right. All right. Swan. Then. Oh, there was the Twilight series, right? Bella Swan. Okay. Whatever. Let me see. Let me start uploading it. See how long it predicts. I put it in a drive folder. Why is it not giving me anything? Oh, all right, there it is. All right. Yeah, it's not giving me a time though. Shoot. It's uploading, but it's going to take a while. I can... I mean, there really wasn't anything in it, nothing that it stood out to me, but, let me see. Does Llama Girl, does she have it up yet? Oh, no. Oh, it's... Oh, okay, she's got some of it up, it looks like. Oh, wait, actually, it looks like she's got quite a bit of it up. Right? Alright, so yeah, we'll do this. I'll play her clips. So it starts here. KJ's live tonight. 11, part 1. Okay. So, Llama Girl on Twitter has a bunch of clips up for it, so I'll go ahead and play those. It's ridiculous to accuse Creepshow of death threats, etc. A lot of people got them, not just Katie Joy. Heck, I got one. Yeah, exactly. I mean, yeah, I got him. Creepshow Art's never heard of me. Or, come on now. I mean, Charlotte got him. Salts, Brown, Emily D. Baker. I mean, just it doesn't make sense. One question, Aaron. She now is blaming Creepshow for her hacking and threats. It looks like she's trying to, Dr. A. It does. And that's what I don't get. That's what jumps out at me. That's like one step too far, I think. That's what's making her look guilty, in my opinion. Just saying. So if this locale website can trace IP addresses, why can't the FBI? The FBI can. In fact, I mean, even like Saltz's office was able to trace it and said as much. But even still, locale, they could trace it. They could trace it back up until it's using a VPN. Like they can't trace it like through another country or like a proxy server or whatever. Maybe they can, but I don't think they're really going to put that much into it unless it's something really important. But I mean, yeah, they can. And it's not even tracing really with these websites because, like, my website, like if people leave a comment, then it logs their IP address, and you can get like like if someone keeps leaving comments and they do it like under different names, but it's going to keep logging the same IP address if they're not using a VPN. So that's really all that they need to trace it to. They don't need to trace it back to her. They just need a record of the activity on their website from the same IP address. That's all. So that's not even tracing it. That's just logging more than anything. So, okay. I'm going to, oh, shoot. Come back. All right. Let's see here. Okay, so this is part 1.
Hey guys, I'm not going to be on here long.
So
So
how?
I was like going through some things this week, right? Having some feelings, feeling some things, trying to work through my feelings and also bring you guys content, which is not easy. And I know, right? And I was thinking about how it's really hot here. I have the fan on. I was thinking about how, like the last couple days, people have been like, you're talking so much about your drama or whatever. And I was like, I don't want to do that. Like, I don't want to be that person that's like talking about my drama. I don't want to be that person that's like creating a spectacle or whatever. And having to recognize that like sometimes sometimes it's hard to take the high road, it's really hard to take the high road. Sometimes it's so easy to want to just settle scores or trash or it's so easy to want to go there. And I was trying to think about like a way that I can address this so that I can let it go, get it off my chest, speak my piece, but also be mindful of the platform I have and the viewers I have. And
I gotta stop muting myself because it takes too long to unmute myself. Yeah, I saw in chat, when has she ever taken the high road? Exactly. Yeah, I can't. Whatever. There's a reason for this. I don't. Prove me wrong. All right, part 2.
I don't want to take cheap shots at anyone. I'm hurt and I'm angry, but I don't want to be a part of dogpiling because I know what it's like to be dogpiled. I don't want to be the person that causes more pain to somebody else. I don't want to do that. I feel like I've grown so much having gone through like getting massively canceled and having everyone hate me. And I just don't want.
I wanna. I saw in the comments here. Where to go? Where to go? Where to go? Oh, dinner's ready. As John, John, I guess my point is, why is it so easy for locale to find people, but it's hard for the FBI? Does that make sense? A website does better than the government. I'm perplexed, I guess. Well, I mean, like, I think websites often do better than the government. But besides that, in this case, locale didn't have to her find Creepshow. They didn't have to trace the IP back to a location. They just looked at the post being made, because a lot of websites, they log your IP address just automatically when you make a post. And they started seeing, they looked at all the posts being made from this IP address, and they started seeing what looked like, her, it looked like, Creepshow was coming from this IP address, and it looked like, someone talking shit about people was coming from this IP address. And then on top of that, then there was the matching of the internet, the browser cookies. So that's a whole nother thing on top of that, but whatever. But they didn't have to trace the IP address. They just had to look and see what was being logged on their website. Because like my website, because I have it, like I run it through Weebly or whatever. That's the builder I use. If people leave a comment under any of the blog posts that I have up there, it automatically logs their IP address. So like if someone's not using a VPN and they try like leaving a comment under like 3 or 4 different names or whatever, I'm going to be able to see that it's the same IP address anyway. It doesn't necessarily mean it's the same person, because more than one person can use that, come from that IP address, but chances are it's the same person. So like they don't have to trace it, they just have to see what's logged in on their website. Thank you so much for the super sticker, Stephanie G. Awesome. Yeah, and also too, what John says, probably has to go through red tape to get a warrant and take a long time to gather info. Locale collects the info as part of you accessing their site and place their cookie. Yeah, exactly. Because when the FBI wants to obtain information, like for them to get information from Twitter, Twitter already has the information. Twitter already logged this information, but the FBI has to obtain it, and so that means that they have to serve Twitter with a subpoena, asking to see this information. And I want to say that these companies, whenever you serve a subpoena, you have so long before you answer it. But something tells me that a lot of these companies kind of just ride that out as long as they can. So say if you have like 90 days or something, then, that's 3 months before they even answer it. So, and then they can try to fight it. It can go on forever. right.
Want to be the person that is running with false narratives or running on emotions or trying to feel like I need to convince people that hate me to like me, because I can't. Like,
I can't speed this up because I'm playing it from Twitter. I'm not playing it from like YouTube or something. There's no option to speed it up. I'm sorry.
I'll never convince the people that hate me to like me. And it's hard to not respond. Like today I saw someone saying, like, they made a video about me and it said that I was making it about myself or something like that. Like, that I was ruining it for, I was taking something from other people that were affected by Creepshow or whatever, and I don't want to take other people's pain from them and make that about me. That's not the goal. And I feel like it's just been so...
Okay. All right, so part 3.
And I feel like it's just been so misconstrued. No, it's not worth it. You can never convince the people that don't like you to like you. It just doesn't work. And I just want to be... I don't want to be a person that, like, my son would be ashamed of. I don't want to be someone that my son would be appalled by. Like, there's so many cheap shots I want to take, and I'm not going to do that. And I made a video just now, and I'm going to upload it, and it's like 20 minutes long. And honestly, I feel like it's honestly who I am. I've been thinking a lot about just how we, as viewers, get attached to people we don't know, and how we emulate and get, I guess in a way, like, you believe that the people that you're following are beyond reproach, or they can't make mistakes. And so that when somebody makes a mistake, it's like people have to point it out constantly. And it's hard because I feel like I'm losing my train of thought.
Wait, what am I doing? Shoot.
And I feel like it's just been so...
Shut up. Okay. So Dr. A says, make sense out of this crap, please. She was just saying, I'm not nice. I'm the bee that will yell at the guy grinding on my friend at the bar. I'm a loud, rude, and bossy chick. So what is it? Exactly. I hear you. And okay. Yeah, I guess Susan says that Katie did another Instagram live after she had premiered her video here. But Susan says it was pretty boring and short. Okay. Wait, what the hell's that? Oh, okay. All right. My bad. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by shit out here. Okay, so part 4. Part 4, no, we are never going to, I'm guessing, love you, Katie, so you think other creators need to hear something from you, Katie? I don't think so.
You can never convince the people that don't like you to like you. It just doesn't. And I feel like it's just been so misconstrued. No, it's not worth it. You can never convince the people that don't like you to like you. It just doesn't work. And I just want to be I don't want to be a person that like my son would be ashamed of. I don't want to be someone that my son would be appalled by. Like there's so many cheap shots I want to take and I'm not going to do that. And I made a video just now and I'm going to upload it and it's like 20 minutes long and honestly, I feel like it's honestly who I am. I've been thinking a lot about just how we as viewers get attached to people we don't know and how we emulate and get I guess in a way like you believe that the people that you're following are beyond reproach or they can't make mistakes, and so that when somebody makes a mistake it's like people have to point it out constantly. And it's hard because I feel like I'm losing my train of thought.
So that's part 4. Yeah, Hoot 3, I agree. Something is definitely up. And Nat, I agree. She's scared of something. Yeah, there's something's. I for granted I could be wrong, but I'm gonna bet that something's coming. Alright, so part 5 now.
So I don't know when this started. Like, I don't know when this isn't even just about me. Like, this isn't about me. I was thinking about this. Like, when did this start where we felt like as viewers that it was our responsibility to force someone to do something because we didn't like what they did? Like, in no other context can I understand why just because someone says something that you don't like, that everyone is supposed to not like them because you don't like them. You know what I mean? Like I don't particularly like all of the Duggars, but I feel like when I cover them, I try to be nice. Like today, my video about John and Abby was literally nothing, like no cruelty, right? I talked about Jana, no cruelty, you know? I just don't understand why people became so obsessed with canceling people. Like, do people really get a sense of power off of that? Do they think that they are like
She can't be serious.
to cancel someone because they said something that you don't like? And I see it in all the media. It's not just on YouTube. I see it on Business Insider. I see journalists on Business Insider acting like it's their job to end people's careers. Or because they said something that they didn't like, everyone else is supposed to be mad that that person said something that they don't like.
Wow. Okay, part 6.
Is it even necessary? Like, so someone says something that is racist or anti-Semitic or whatever, homophobic. It's wrong. You can say it's wrong. You can point out to people that it's wrong. But then if we start demanding everyone to not like them because they said that, what's the point? It doesn't change that person from saying it. It honestly just makes the person even say it more, or they're just going to say it in private, not to your face. Right. Like, it hurts when someone says something super homophobic on my page. I hate when people get racist on my page, but I can't stop them from saying that. And it's like, I don't know. Even yelling at them isn't going to change it. Like, me telling them they're being racist doesn't change them being racist. And it's like,
What was that sigh for? Like, seriously, like, is she like so like overworked trying to tell people that they're being racist or something? Like, I mean, what? But what was that? What was that act for? In the Mean Girls movie, the part where they have everyone raise their hand that has been attacked by Regina George. Can we have this done for Katie? Oh my God, that'd be a lot of hands up on YouTube. Yeah, she brings this up for no reason. Exactly, Dr. A.
yeah. It is wild. Cancel culture is wild. So, I don't know. I'm just going to go share my video. And if people get mad at me, I don't say anything rude. I don't want to upset my viewers. That's the biggest thing is like, what if I put this on my channel and then my viewers get mad?
Are you
at me and they're
shitting
like,
me here? Come
I
on.
should have just ignored this. But then am I being true to myself by like ignoring it and then not addressing it and not putting it on my channel? You know, I always feel that like push and pull.
Uh-huh.
Thanks, Mercedes. You're cute.
All right, part 7.
You have the cutest little face.
What did Mercedes say? Oh, shoot. Damn it.
Mercedes.
We are here to support you. Do whatever your heart tells you to do. Okay.
You're cute. You have the cutest little face. You're going to watch it with your pizza tonight. Yeah, that's how I felt, Mommy of Piglets. I felt like if I could at least say something and put it on my channel, it's like, it's out there, it's done, it's over. Like, the biggest thing I want people to realize is that, like, canceling people is just so not a part of what I want to do.
Dr. A asks, Why does she talk about this all day, every day? Why? Nobody says homophobic things or racist things to her. She brings it up. Why? Drama? I think drama could definitely be part of it, but I think most of it, though, was like a white knight complex. Um, she wants to be seen as like the savior for the lesser people, the people who aren't as accepted, who need help or whatever in her mind, and she views them as this. I'm not saying that this is who they are in real life, but she views them as people who are displaced or whatever. She can be their savior. I mean, I think that's a lot of it. For whatever reason, I'm not sure what the reason is, but thank you so much for the super chat. Sheila Foster Swanson. I love that most nights I can count on this channel for entertainment, snark, laughter, community, and support. Thank you. Well, you're welcome, Sheila. Thank you for your super chat. And thank you for being here. You're a part of this community. If people think this community is awesome, it's because of all you people in the community. Just saying. So, thank you.
Like, it's not who I am anymore. And if I participated in that, I don't want to be a part of it. I don't want to expose people. I don't want to be a part of a world where we hold on to our DMs so that we can make an exposed video about someone that pisses us off. I don't really hang out with people on YouTube because everyone that I've interacted with, for the most part, has been backbiting, or they will turn on you or flip in the minute that you can get them content.
Or they don't like her.
That's not how I want to live my life. Like, I don't want to have a life where I'm worried that if I do something wrong, my friend's going to like pull out the DMs that I shared with them and then they're going to make a video about me. And listen, I have been guilty of doing that in the past. And I have just promised myself I don't.
So name one time.
Like, I don't want to be that person.
See, yeah. She says she doesn't want to be that person. She doesn't want to be known for that as being that person, whatever. So then take accountability. Apologize for the times you were that person. Don't just expect everyone to just forget all about it because you say you don't want it to be part of your past anymore. It's not how it works.
Thank you, J-Tip. No, I haven't moved to the basement yet. Although, you guys, I turned my fan on really high. So it's...
Oh, you look very pretty tonight. That's what J-Tip said. Okay, part 8. Oh, wait, what does that say? Shoot.
The video that I make,
It says, KJ, you get off on others' pain, so shut the F up. You never mind your own business. You want to be a part of every drama, every damn drama. Such an effing liar. Yeah, it's pretty accurate.
not emotional or upset, actually. So there's nothing in this video where I cry. There's nothing in this video where I'm sad. There's nothing in this video that's me being emotional. It's actually like the most leveled video I've ever made in terms of like addressing things. I know, she's just like totally passed out.
Oh my God, thank you for the super chat, Karen Collins. Just because I love and adore you, but mostly for entertaining me on nights that I wake up and can't go back to sleep. Aw, I'm so glad I could help. Awesome. Thank you so much.
All right. I'm going to put this out. Maybe I'll do it as a premiere so you guys can chat with me on YouTube. That's actually what I said in my video. I don't know who you are, Skizna. I said that in my video, that there's just every time that you get joy in watching something like this happen, it's like you forget that there's people behind it. Like, I was trying to like watch the whole Trisha and Ethan thing and have an opinion, and at the end of the day, I couldn't form an opinion where I took either side, because I felt like there was two sides to the story, and I'm never going to know that both sides. And it felt like a conversation that I didn't need to be a part of. I was like, this is not my business. What they're doing with their business is not my business. I shouldn't be privy to these details. That's how I felt. And
Yo, did she just say that? It's not my business. I shouldn't be privy to these details. The same chick who sent a viewer to a courthouse to get court records thinks this is none of her business. The same chick who went after and pulled up every YouTuber's PPL loan or whatever it's called thinks this is none of her business. Like, come on.
sucks.
Okay, part 9. Again, mocking the list. She loves to talk in graphic detail. It's not normal, kid. It's not normal. Kids could be listening too. She always says to watch what you say in her YouTube lives because of kids. Bullshit. It's because money. You are a piece of shit, Katie. I hate her face even more when she laughs. Creeps me out. Okay.
I can put a story up, sweetheart.
Sweetheart.
Oh, the before the wedding video. I think that's on my channel.
Sorry, I just saw it. Where'd it go? Okay. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Christy. I love your channel too. It's like being with friends here. Please read this. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Christy. I love your channel too. It's like being with friends here. Please read this in KJ Del voice. I love that. Thank you. Seriously, thank you.
I can put a story up, sweetheart, of the before the wedding. Did you want the list of like the weird shit the Duggars give their kids before their wedding? Oh God, it's so gross. We had so much fun when we found that list because we couldn't believe what was on that list. We were like, they are not getting lidocaine. This is insanity. But literally lidocaine is on there and stretching the vagina for 45 minutes with fingers. Yeah, we're just going to put our fingers in your vag for 45 minutes to stretch open the hole. You want the list?
Oh my God, it's like so gross hearing her say it.
The list is on IG. Oh, it is. It's in my highlights. You should be able to find the list in the highlights, sweetheart. You watched it.
Yeah, I hear you, Nikki.
Oh, yes, that list was insane. Yes. The Duggars list? Oh, girl, you have to see the Duggars list. If you're new to my channel, the Duggar list is the grossest list. It's what they give their kids before they get married.
Okay, I'm not muted, right? Okay, good. Yeah, exactly, Poodlerific. We had so much fun when we found that list. That was fun? Are you kidding me? We had so much fun. Oh my God. It didn't look very much fun for her though when she got proven wrong about the whole sex and the UTI thing. Did she look like she was having fun then? I don't think she was having fun. I don't know. Unless even her fun face kind of sucks. I don't know.
One of my sources got married and like it was handed to them and was like, this is what the Duggars give you and this is what you should do. And they threw it in bring snacks. Remember all the mass amount of paper towels and towels that they bring, and be prepared to have sex like 3 to 4 times a day and bring pregnancy tests.
I'm coming. I just want to point out there. Exactly, Nat. Where'd it go? Oh, she says, but I'm not into canceling anyone or being rude to anyone. I roll. Exactly, Nat. Exactly. Okay. And part 10. I think there's only 11 parts. Part 10. You are sick and you are the creepy one continuing to talk about this. KJ, do you remember the UTI? You conveniently forgot to bring this up, didn't you? Parents are the best people to prepare you to have sex, in my opinion. Okay.
Prepared to have sex like 3 to 4 times a day and bring pregnancy tests. Oh man. So creepy when a parent gives it to you. My son is 8 and I still can't imagine having a sex talk with him. The snacks. And the gallon of baby oil. Oh my god, do you remember the meme I made of it? Oh, that was so funny. Remember the picture I made for Jed's wedding with like the lidocaine and the baby oil? Oh, that was so funny.
Okay.
Oh, the enemas. That's right, the enemas.
Does anyone have this meme? Because let's face it, her idea of funny and like I don't know the rest of society's idea of funny just don't always kind of match. I'm curious what this funny meme is that she made. I'm dying to know now.
In case they were really obsessed with getting constipated. So obsessed with constipation. Oh, that was so weird.
Well, sex kind of sucks when you're constipated, just saying.
Saran wrap, ramen noodles, and remember all the scents for the badge? Like the douching and the perfumes and the essential oils they wanted you to put in your vagina. And I was like, oh no, sex 3 times a day isn't bad, sweetheart. It's just your parents are telling you to get prepared to have sex 4 times a day. It's seriously a lot of preparation for sex. Didn't she die? Why is this taking so long? Hold on.
That's when she was talking about Dexter, okay.
It's going to take an hour and a half to upload my video onto YouTube.
That is kind of a long time for... her video wasn't even long, was it? It's like 20 minutes long, I think. No, whatever. Alright. Part 11.
It says it's going to take an hour and a half to upload my video onto YouTube. Why would it take so long to upload this video onto YouTube?
1 hour and 33 minutes to upload a video. That doesn't even make sense. All right. Dexter comes back in the fall. I'm going to see if I can try this again. I got to figure out this upload. I think it's like 20 minutes. Dexter has like 8 seasons, I think. All right, I gotta figure out this.
Yeah, the rest is just about Dexter. Oh, it's already over anyways. Okay, I believe that was the last one too. Yeah, the rest is just from her video. It's the rest of the ones she posted. So yeah, that was that. Alrighty, let me get back over here. I'm back. Hey, no, just Brett. Why do you gotta do this? Gross. Seriously, I'm gonna start muting people. I'm not even kidding. We keep talking about Katie and sex, and I'm just gonna start muting people. It's let's not go there. But I missed that video. Yeah, it was just on her live. Yes, I do love you, just Brett. I do. Don't take my wrench. No, I'll just mute you. Okay. Well, I was going to talk about other stuff, but we got kind of distracted here, which is cool. It's fine. The shit I was going to talk about can wait. Who cares? All right. My freaking the dimmer keeps doing that. She had so much fun thinking she was one of the boys when a non sequitur. She tried like hell to keep up with them. Yeah, exactly. Until she wanted to accuse one of them of sexual harassment. Which, it's been like a year since they went to court, isn't it? Since the TRO was lifted? It's been like a year now, right? Pretty close. I know it was June. So that means soon their little agreement will be up, and maybe the truth about that can come out. Yeah, I don't trust her. She's definitely up to something. She acts so immature. Yeah, and just again, this new, I don't know, like responsible, like mature way to look at this whole Creepshow Art thing. When up until yesterday, she was throwing everything at Creepshow Art, anything and everything that could stick. And if it didn't stick, she'd pick it up and throw it again. You know, it's now all of a sudden though, I don't want to be no canceling anyone. No, you know, it's who am I? It's not our place to judge, you know, or hold anyone accountable. Just fuck out of here with that. Which, first of all, I don't even agree with that. I mean, yeah, I don't think it's our place to cancel anyone. I think that at least it's not like it doesn't rely. They should never rely solely on viewers, anyways. I mean, viewers I think can put in their input or whatever, but that I think relies on whether or not someone violates terms of service, for example. You know, that's I think what should cancel someone. But I think we have every right to like kind of cast judgment or expect someone to be held accountable, or expect someone to hold themselves accountable. Rather, I think. I mean, you're no matter how hard you try, you're not going to stop humans from doing that. Come on now. I'm surprised Katie hasn't claimed that Creepshow tripped her in elementary school and caused her to get a skinny. Word. Word. Yes, but in the next sentence, she slammed the Duggars again. Exactly, Karen. Something is definitely up, in my opinion. Yep, I agree. I think something is up too. I definitely do. What? Belinda, no, don't talk about that. Be muted for summoning images of. Yeah, oh, gross. I'm not even finishing that. I'm not muted, right? Okay, no, I'm not. Couldn't remember if I muted myself. Okay, so on that note, though, I've been streaming now for 2 hours. I'm going to call it a night, and tomorrow night I can maybe do the rest of what I have planned or not, whatever. See what happens. See what comes up tomorrow throughout the day. I use the term bumping uglies. Yeah, there might be some truth to that. Oh no, I'll definitely stream tomorrow. Yeah. What do you think of doxing? Well, first doxing's not illegal, and I think a lot of people confuse it with being against the law, and it's not illegal. It's not. Whether or not it should be, that's a whole other story. But so of course I don't agree with that. I mean, it's morally, I don't agree with it. Um, I mean, just releasing anyone's private information that can cause them to become unsafe as a result, especially to do it for that reason. Of course, I don't agree with that. I can't imagine anyone would. Claire is missing for this, but I wonder, since she was okay talking to Nunsec about dildos, how Katie feels about the Texas. What? Texas has a limit on dildos? The fuck out of here. How do you enforce that? I gotta look this up. I gotta Google this. Sorry, guys. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for being here. Good night, everyone.